What's up, everybody? Welcome to Horror Conversations. Hope you guys are having a good night. I know I am. Because I'm talking to her.
Oh,
You go, buddy. Destiny.
hi. We didn't do the thing, the little video thing. I was expecting the video thing.
You didn't give me a video.
No, the little horror conversations, the scene snobs, blah blah blah, the little video thing.
Which little video then?
I don't know. You usually play. I don't know. Never mind, guys. Hi, everybody. I thought there was a video thing.
No video thing tonight. I'll work on one. I have one for the end. So I got to get one.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
I'm excited. 5 years of fear, baby. That's right.
I am not cameraing today because my human face got messed up and I don't want to burn out your retinas or retina displays with my demon face. So I'm just gonna leave it off.
I highly doubt that's true, but I also respect.
It's extremely true. And if you respected me, you'd just believe me that I have a demon face that's terrifying and monstrous. And
well, might I ask what gave you that demon face? Were you in the blue car that went into that building in Chicago today?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I guess a building came out of nowhere.
They do that. They just pop up out of nowhere.
In Chicago, a car flew over, like it just flew. Let's just say it flew right into a building, and it was like hanging half out of the building.
You've seen my car. Was it my car?
It was blue. It kind of looks like
my car is blue. So
it was just an odd situation. Everybody woke up to it and was like, Destiny did it. It was Destiny.
Did it have Gallifreyan on the back?
It did.
Did it say "Eat my Stardust"?
No, it
said something else in Gallifreyan.
Of course your car says "Eat my Stardust." I love it. I love that.
Which, by the way, I have those decals available for sale for on the back of your car too. But just saying, tiny shameless self promotion because Steph is running late.
I have no problems with that. Links down below. Make sure you go follow. Go check them out. I am so excited.
I know.
We're less than 2 months.
We are 50 days away. Actually, no. Today is 49. Yesterday was 50. I think it's right around there. It's right around there.
I could have dealt with just 50. You didn't need to give me the 49. The whole 49.
But that's under the hill.
It's true. I get so nervous around this time because I'm like, all right, I have to start planning. I have to get my equipment together. I have to get what we're planning, start planning out the phases of what's happening in terms of like the schedule and such, just from my own end. I can't even imagine what you guys are going
through. But
at
the same time, it's like just far enough out that it doesn't make sense to start putting things in piles yet, or to be like, this needs to go in the U-Haul, or like this can go in my car, or this, you know what I mean? Like it's not close enough to pack, but we're like to the point now where we're starting to think like, I need to remember that box of flash drives. You know what I mean? Like that one thing, I need to remember that. And then you start to make a list and then you lose the list by the time and then you almost forget the thing. It's, I get you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. And hey, what's up? Our chief demon's here.
I made it, finally. Yeah, no, it completely my laptop completely froze up, lost camera, lost mic, couldn't get in, had to reboot, which it didn't do. It just sat there and spun until I forced it to close down, blue screen to death. I was sitting here about ready to cry because so much of the con planning is on this laptop, and I'm not smart enough.
Please tell me you're backing it up.
I have a Post-it note that now says external hard drive. That thing I keep thinking I should buy and I never get around to.
Immediately buy one, please.
Immediately buy two.
Like be on Amazon right now and buy one, and I will help you set up an automatic backup when I come over. Okay.
I can't do this and Amazon and eat.
What?
So far today, I have eaten a half of a banana that should have been thrown away a day and a half ago, and a whole crap ton of coffee. So I'm shoving apple slices in my face so I don't keel over in the middle of this.
Hooray!
You mean you can't podcast and look up external hard drives at the same time?
Oh, yes, I can multitask-ish.
I'm podcasting and watching video on YouTube at the same time.
Well, in fairness, we can't see your eyes. Like me, if I
yes, you can. They're right there. See, look at them. They look so pretty. That was such a good makeup look on my human face. Also, you need to be meaner to your technology stuff. It can sense your fear, so that's probably why it almost crashed.
Ooh, It's true. You got to be real mean to that technology.
There was a little bit of 4-letter word screaming and yelling happening, but
fantastic. Wish we heard that part.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So what did I miss?
We were talking about how it is now 50 days or less. I can't remember the exact number.
49 days.
49 days. And then we panicked a little bit. And then we talked about how annoying it is that we're at this point where like we want to pack, but we can't because it's too far away to pack. But then at the same time, you forget stuff when the time comes to pack because you thought about it today and it's 50 days out.
Yeah, every year I swear I'm going to get better at this, but yet I'm already doing the same thing I've done the last couple of years, which is every time I think about something, I go on Amazon and go, oh yeah, I need like 2 more boxes of that thing. And while I'm in there looking up the old orders from last year, I go, oh, I probably need more of those. Buy it again. And I'm in like Amazon about every day.
Mm-hmm. That's that
every
mode.
Day there's
yeah.
crap coming to my house. So
it is. It's just, and I would love to hear. So anybody who's watching or listening, comment like, what are your preparation? Like, how far out do you prep for a con, especially Carolina Fear Fest?
I'm very excited to know the answer to that question, actually.
Because I know for us, like, January.
Well, earlier, honestly. I mean, as far as like buying things and packing, not so much, not till like the last few weeks or so. You know what we did buy, which is very interesting. We bought some fantastic new backdrops for our photo ops. Ooh, look at that segue. You see that?
That is a segue and a half right there. Speaking of,
we were so tired of the as much as we love them, the yearbook blue screen background. So we now have some bloody stuff and some grungy stuff, and we're also going to be doing special green screen photo ops on Friday night for select celebrity guests, including Arquette and Costas and Heather. Which you put the graphic up, perfect. So I'm going to be doing some images for the background, the green screen background for those people on Friday night, and then on Saturday and Sunday we'll have our new horror themed backdrops going on. Yeah,
I love it. And
I'm building a table. Yeah.
As soon as see a guest I want to get a signature from, that's not my shirt.
How many shirts do you have, and are you actually putting them up in like frames, or do you just keep them in your drawer? That's what I want to know.
Frame those because they're going to go away hard. That's a good set of special photo ops, but that's true. You got to frame those things. You got them signed by everybody. You got some Mick Manhattan autographs on there. You need to frame.
How come nobody asked for my autograph?
I was asked. Like, he made me sign his shirt last year.
Fair. I don't think I have ever signed anything.
You want my signature? I am too tired to remember my name right now. Don't come to me on Sunday afternoon for that.
Yeah, Sunday it's like, nah, I tapped
That's
out.
awesome. That. I have framed them all. I have 4. This year will be 5. Yes, OG. We love it. Also, send me a picture of that on the FearFest page. Just like send it in a message. I want to see.
I can't believe, geez, 5 years of
5
years. I'm so excited, and like with the photo ops going on, that is cool. New backgrounds. That's big.
I'm so hyped for the new backgrounds. Honestly, our photos are gonna be so unique this year, especially with the props and the costumes and the duos and all that other good stuff. But like green screen ones, I get to pick out the green screen pictures. I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, there's a good example.
Ooh, you got something for me?
So this was our typical blue school photo that we're not gonna be doing anymore. So yeah, we've got some, like she said, we've got some bloody ones, and we've talked to our photographer who's bringing out a couple ones that she has too. So it'll look like indoor paneling in a haunted mansion, and we'll have some options. So I mean, the main focus is always the people in the photo too, but
of course
we would like it to be a little bit more on theme than going with what, the problem with trying to find the horror ones is that we find some really great ones and they're gorgeous. Like, let's buy these. These are great, but they're so dark by themselves. I'm like, all these thousands of people that come to this show, and all of them, except for the volunteers, are wearing black of some kind. They're going to just blend right into this photo. So like,
You know
we
it'd
have
be
to
kind
have
of
at least
cool
a little bit lit enough that we can, have it look a little bit better. But
if you had like a theme for the convention, in essence of like like anybody who wants to cosplay but doesn't know who or like how to put a cosplay together, but be like, okay,
So it's a costume party instead of a cosplay party.
sort of, but like yeah, like, okay, come out, this year's theme is high school prom. Come out dressed like if you want to come out dressed like you're in the prom or something.
We
What if
kind of
we
do that with the
pushing that
party.
to the Saturday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Because during the day we have a lot of people that want to dress up as a specific character or part of a specific franchise because of the person they're meeting.
True.
And so it doesn't always then line up with what they're looking to do. So.
Well, I meant for the ones that aren't going to be dressed up as they kind of want to get into it, but maybe not like all the way dressed as like one of the characters.
Well,
but you want them to put on a prom dress from God only knows how long far back.
That's fair. That's very fair. Hey, it'd be a lot cooler in that.
If you don't want to go through an awful lot of trouble, go dig your wedding dress or an old bridesmaid dress out of a closet and
listen. Come dressed up, sweat your ass off at the convention. It's Memorial Day weekend. What am I?
See, I think part of the fun of the Saturday night party is that it is themed. So last year we did like a general serial killer vibe. We had this really cool industrial like venue. And this year we kind of took inspiration from the carpet. We've talked about this on the show already. The carpet from the hotel. So we do have a theme in mind that's a little playful. I don't know what the word is. But yeah, that's the chance where we get to do a thematic element. And yes, I am trying to figure out an outfit. But I'm too busy working on our Ren Fair outfit because we're going to be doing that in a few weeks. We're doing a Renaissance Fair.
UPS didn't get here in time. If they had gotten here in time and then it actually fits when I try it on, I was going to like, see, but it's not even here yet. Yeah, because I've got the eyeball that I wear a lot when I'm, for the haunt or whatever.
Can I say what it's called?
Matches my eyes and it's got the fake eyelashes we put on it and everything. It goes right here.
Maybe,
but I don't. This time we're going to do the Ren Fair with the more medieval dress, and then somewhere between Ren Fair and the haunt or the con, I'm going to shred it and distress it and add a bunch of blood, and I'm going a little bit more like bloody gypsy look about it. Seer.
Very cool.
Going seer. Yeah.
Fortune teller. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out mine.
With the third eye.
I have a couple of ideas. I'm going to kick them around. Definitely
for the after party.
Yeah, well, yeah, because with the theme, I don't want to say what the theme is until we get.
Can we say what the theme is?
Sure.
Okay, Steph, you say what the theme is.
Sure. It's a Saturday night sideshow. We are going full on haunted carnival. Get your freak on with us at the
Twisted Talent Show was another phrase we were throwing around.
Yes. So I think what we were planning on doing was opening up part of our itinerary. Our plan for the night is that we will open up a Twisted Talent Show. So anybody that comes out to the party that can do something weird, make a weird noise, do something odd with their body, has a
that they're willing,
freakishly little talent that they can share.
Oh no, we opened it a little too broad. Within reason, obviously.
No vaginas.
no genitals. Okay.
No dick.
I don't know what orifice you can blow smoke rings out of, but we don't want to see that. That's not what we're talking about.
So yeah, I'm very excited to do like a twisted, like, I don't know, circus look. I haven't really decided what I'm doing for the party yet, but.
And I'll be your host, Graceful Mick.
We've got it isn't Dead City, but we have another group that has a whole more close-up individual interpersonal kind of show that they put on. So we're looking at layering in some magic, some haunted stilt walking, some all kinds of fun that we're going to layer into this with some friends that we've got coming out. But between the talent show and the then costume contest and all of the things, the drinking, the
appetizers and drinks and
the food and the
games.
Finally get to eat this year. All the
you
way
better
through.
be on that saltine diet right now.
I'm gonna be on that saltine diet until the day when I've successfully hosted the gig. And then I'll go and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go eat. My stomach will have shrunk all the way down.
But I know we talked about this last week, but I did just get off a call with our VR gaming partner, who is coming out with a handful of horror titles. We're getting a list from him soon. But also we have a local developer that has a brand new horror game that is the one Destiny played at Playthrough and got to try out. And that game actually launches later in April. It's gone. He's had it out at a handful of gaming conventions and shows. But we are I believe, going to be the North Carolina, your first chance at it in North Carolina. And it is going to be part of our stage event on Friday night. We're going to try and get some of our celebrities up there to fight their fears. The game's called Nope. So basically it's very phobia based, and you've got a nope button if you need to quit. So
if you need to peace out.
Of fun. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's we're planning some stuff there. I've still got to finalize with our retro gaming guy. We're talking to the tabletop about getting a schedule together and what all they're going to do throughout the weekend. So many updates are going to start hitting social and the website with
very quickly. Yeah.
All of this fun stuff that we've got that we're finally starting to actually nail down a little bit.
I will say though, obviously we talked a lot about gaming last show. But there's one game we didn't mention that we play convention wide all weekend long, and that is Killer Clues, which is a scavenger hunt that we kind of devised and then took back a little bit because we got a little too ahead of ourselves. And now basically what it is now, there's a list of vendors that are participating, and you run around the con and you find the Killer Clues logo at their booth, and you tell them that you need to get a clue. You're investigating the clues. And they'll ask you to do something silly. And I've heard quite a bit of weird things. It's probably the reason that there's distant screaming at the convention, just like off on the other aisle. There's just somebody screaming their heart out. But there's been other weird things too. And the vendor gives you a clue, and then you get to enter to win prizes, which is really fun.
It was fun.
We do those. So the weekend and VIP pass holders come in on Friday night, and our Killer Clues witness vendors already have their clues ready to hand out. So they kind of get a early chance at the shopping and the chance to gather their clues up. And then we draw on Saturday night at the end of the con day. And then anyone that did not win on Saturday, we go ahead and dump into Sunday's pool as well. So the faster you get those things in, the chances that you have increase, because there's two different drawings, both Saturday night and Sunday. And the vendors that are all participating all donate stuff. We usually get artwork, T-shirts, passes to haunted attractions, all kinds of just lots of fun.
Completely unique sculpted items that I've seen have been like very exciting. Mick, you probably spend more time on the floor than either of us do. So like, what other kind of clues?
I will tell you, every year when we run around, it's kind of fun because the vendors really get into it and they really want you to play games or do something. So like, I don't tend to play the Killer Clues. We're usually ones that are giving them out. I always find out on the year. I'm never quite sure if we're one of the vendors that are picked or not, but I've been out there. They'll make you dance. They'll make you sing. They will make you answer questions. So get ready with your horror trivia knowledge. be prepared, especially at our table.
Excellent advice.
Yeah, like there's going to be so many that are going to ask you, and they're all different types of questions. So if you're in horror, bring your A team with you to answer those questions for Killer Clues.
Your A team. you just come with a posse that's inspired by the A team, but horror characters.
I would do that.
Part of what we send out with the vendors, the sort of information sheet on what Killer Clues is, so that they know what they're signing up for.
Mm-hmm.
We give them the here's some suggestions. Best scream, do a little answer a trivia question, do a little pretty ballerina dance. We usually tell them to stop short of asking the attendees to lose any clothing, and in the post-COVID age that we live in, let's not lick our neighbors.
Always good advice. Just in general.
Yeah, we shouldn't have taken COVID for us to just say, don't go.
I mean, what you guys do in your own hotel room as two consenting adults is your business.
What you do post-party, I don't care. I'm not asking questions.
But at the venue, no licking. Let's keep the licking.
Yeah, there's so much paperwork involved in my having to stand there with the police. I don't know why the random man ran up and licked you. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
No, you can't have your money back. Please just go try and enjoy yourself.
Oh no.
And you can't call people lickable anymore.
I'm sorry, are you used to doing that?
I don't know. I'm sure they did.
Is that in your normal vocabulary?
Back in the day when America was lickable. Pre-COVID.
Oh no.
I'm not even there yet. I'm just saying.
So there's going to be a post on the schedule in the next probably 2 weeks or so, talking about Killer Clues and reminding people about the game. But I would really like to hear some comments on that post, or even on this video, of other things you think would be fun for vendors to do, obviously within the realm of not licking people or taking their clothing off or whatever that Steph just said. But I'd really... Yes, everybody needs to be dressed. I'm sorry, we're in public human world. So yeah, I'd really like to hear some more ideas of what people would like to see vendors ask for, because I think it'd be good if we refreshed our list of suggestions. I know we had on there like our page on Facebook, but
And I know that we have some people that watch the horror conversations here with us that are new to our con, and so as an attendee, I mean, we highlight the VIP and weekend pass holders being able to get that early start on Friday, but it is, just so everyone knows, it is free to play, and it is not just for the VIP and weekend folks. You can come out
absolutely
whenever you're there. If you come out on Friday and you're doing a bunch of other fun stuff with the gaming and the stage entertainment, and you don't get to it, it's still fun. Like Saturday, you've got lots of time to go around, but we usually end up with, I have not counted yet this year where we're at, but 25, 30 vendors. So, I mean, there's quite a few to go around and get from them. And then you have to have so many of your little tokens from them to turn in to get your number for the raffle. So
I think we absolutely should mention how you start playing, because it doesn't matter when you start playing. If you come on Friday night, you can start then. If you just decide, hey, I've got a gap in between my panels on Saturday afternoon, all you have to do is go over to our merch area and ask for a Killer Clues envelope. You don't actually need the envelope. It's just like a fun little keepsake. Yeah. But the program will list the vendors that are playing. So you can see all the names of the vendors. But really, all you have to do is look for the Killer Clues icon at their booth and say you want a clue. That's all you have to do. You can collect as many tokens as you want.
Nobody's sadistic. Like, if you're an introvert, we get it. Come over, get the Scene Snob, and I'll get it for you. I'll do the dance. But if you're an introvert and you just say, listen, I don't really want to do any of that, they'll just give you the clue.
Well, there's enough of the vendors that don't go crazy. Get the clue is like them follow them on Facebook or Instagram, and here you go. You don't really have to go insane, and you don't have to get all of them in order to participate. If you don't have time to get, but 10 of them, you're still able to get into the drawings. And the other thing too to keep in mind, especially on Saturdays, it's always so busy. When the vendors are busy and they've got people that they're actively trying to sell to, which is why they're there, not just to play stupid games with us. They're just, hey, I need a clue, and they're often just handing them while they're talking to somebody else because they don't have a way to keep up and do both things. So yeah, if you're an introvert, there are definitely ways to still have fun and get through and enjoy that event
and win prizes, which is the whole point.
We should give like a bunch of the clues to like one celebrity who's cool with it. Just be like, you give them out at your whim.
Actually, I think it'd be fun if our top level staff just had a handful every day, and just like, oh, I like your cosplay. Here you go. Have a clue. Get a clue. Here you go. That was really nice of you to hold the door open for them. Get a clue. Just like little like merits, like
Did you just stand right next to the big A-frame sign that has arrows and tells you what direction things are, and ask me where something is? You need to get a clue.
Give me a clue. No, give it back. Give me back
that way, and here you go.
Give me the
merit.
Guys, if you do have any questions for anything upcoming with Carolina Fear Fest, make sure you throw them up in the comments so we can answer them for you as we go. But yeah, Killer Clues. I'm excited for it. Every year, it seems to be a hit. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. Yeah,
it is a lot of fun. We split the prizes that we get from the vendors, so we might throw in some of our own. We split those up over Saturday and Sunday. So there's cool things to get both days. And we kind of do it as a bit of a drawdown. We just start drawing numbers, and if your number is called, come up and pick from the table. We don't this person won a t-shirt, especially when you start looking at things like, here, you won a 4-pack of tickets to a haunted attraction that is in a state you don't live in. This is not fun. So we let people kind of pick as they're drawn.
Historically, I'm the one that ends up separating the prizes out. So I'll set up a table and be like, these are Saturday prizes, these are Sunday prizes, and I'll try to make sure that if we have 4 t-shirts, 2 go on one day and 2, like I try to split it up so that it's a pretty even mix between the art and the t-shirts and the tickets and the sculptures and the weird collectibles and whatever else we end up getting. So yeah, it's a good choice. Yeah. It's a good choice.
Oh, for sure. You guys have some great stuff.
Our vendors have great stuff.
They do. Well, I meant all of Carolina Fear Fest and everyone involved carries some great stuff. People, for sure. As we're kind of going, we were talking photo ops and we're talking Killer Clues. Guys, like I said, answer if you have any questions for us, make sure to throw them up. There are a couple celebrities I wanted to highlight tonight.
Hell yeah.
I thought they would be 2 good ones. They popped into mind because I'm going to be talking about them over the next couple of days, quite a bit actually, about Carolina Fear Fest.
On Discovering Horror?
Well, we did one. So Discovering Horror is all new. We did April Fool's Day, which stars Amy Steele, one of our guests, for sure.
That's awesome.
That's out now. Go check that out. It's up on the Carolina Fear Fest YouTube channel. And then tonight, right after this, I'm going to be live on the Horror Source 30 podcast talking about April Fool's Day. We're going to be reviewing April Fool's Day. I watched it, so he's bringing me in. He's doing his Road to CFF thing, so I'm going to be on there for this one and tomorrow nights. So make sure you guys join in. So we're going to be talking April Fools tonight, but Amy Steele was in it, of course. And I wanted to throw out some, a little love to 2 very special guests showing up, and that is Amy Steele, of course, famous in Friday the 13th Part 2 and April Fool's Day. She was also on a little show called Family Ties, but I'm not going to get into that right now because I know I'll dress crazy. She has a lot of movies coming out too. Very involved in the Friday the 13th fan culture. She really loves it. And Warrington Gillette in there, and that photo op is going to be very cool to go see and to check out. Another one tomorrow night I will be talking about, and actually has a little bit personal connection with yours truly, is Jenna Jameson, another one of the guests that are going to be there. Jenna Jameson from Sons of Anarchy, Evil Breed, The Legend of Sam Hain. She was also in Howard Stern's Private Parts, and Zombie Strippers. There's the connection. I will be on Sturdivision tomorrow night talking about zombie strippers versus zombies, strippers versus zombies. And I'll be on there. Oh, they both came out the same year. I'm not kidding you. It is incredibly. I'm the only one who knows to have a copy of Zombies. And the reason being is, one, I'll be on the show to talk about Carolina Fear Fest and John Jameson being there. And two, I was in Zombies, Strippers versus Zombies. So
No way.
Yes.
That's one of your your little Easter egg. Like, I need to look at your IMDb one of these days.
It's not even completely full. I was actually on Letterboxd the other day, and I was finding movies I worked on that I've never added, and I was like, "Oh, I worked on that." I was like,
Forgot about that.
So, yeah, I'm actually in it, and I worked on it. So, we'll be talking about those, and but of course, we're gonna be showing a lot of love to Carolina Fear Fest with me there, because I'm making that happen. I love Carolina.
Clap.
So I wanted to show some love. So I figured for the episodes that we have going on, let's show some love towards all of our guests and talk about them a little bit. If you have any questions about them as we go on, stuff like that, always feel free to reach out. But those are two top tier guests that are going to be there. Make sure you get your tickets now for sure. I'm going to show them some love. So, ladies.
With what Radar mentioned earlier, getting signatures not on the shirt, we do still have our volunteer application open for a few more weeks. We do have more room if anyone's interested. Our volunteers do get a shirt. A lot of them have the signatures get the signatures on their shirts just because it's kind of fun to get that done. But we did start doing for our volunteers a poster that we only do for the volunteers. It's not something that we sell. And then that way they have an item that they can actually get signed as well. And this year, because it's our 5th year, we kind of went round and round with what special thing we wanted to do to set our volunteers, our reapers, set them. I'm sorry, words are hard.
To make them realize how much we appreciate them, especially the ones that come back every year.
And definitely, highlight them a little bit too. Is we wanted to, we're Destiny's in the middle of designing a pin that we're going to be giving them. So they'll have their Red Reaper shirt, but they'll actually have a 5th year anniversary special pin that we're doing just for the Reapers. Again, it won't be something that we're selling.
Can I have
enamel pin? Enamel pin.
Can I have one? Am I a Reaper? What am I?
You're an associate, a demon associate. Demon adjacent.
All right, fair. I guess I'm not getting one, but that's okay.
Lower level minion.
You're a seraphim. Isn't that a demon and an angel mixed together?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's the best I'm gonna get. It only goes downhill from here to like anus
human demon liaison.
Don't ask us this tired and exhausted and a little bit out of our minds. Do not say, so what am I? Because oh my God, the things that were running through my head, I didn't know how appropriate they would be to come out.
Am I a crossroads demon? I get maybe.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. That's a perfect one, actually. Radar's got it. That's perfect.
Thanks, Radar.
Crossroads demon.
And come work with us. It's fun. It is. And I posted in the comments the link for volunteers, but down in the description is Carolina Fear Fest's website. Go on there. The tab is right at the top. You can't miss it. And then, yeah, absolutely volunteer. It's a great time. Why wouldn't you want to? There's so many awesome people there.
Especially
3 of us right here. Yeah, right there.
I mean, I guess you guys too, but mostly me.
She will be there in person on the weekend.
Right. With my human face functional. I'll get a new one and everything.
We can't guarantee that. I better make sure to see Destiny. And not screen Destiny. Real Destiny.
She's gonna have a mask printed of that
That exact picture.
Well, that's why I was a little afraid. I thought my enamel pin was going to say Destiny's bitch.
No, that's a t-shirt, remember?
That's right. It is a t-shirt. I'll wear the t-shirt. Yeah. I was wearing. I always forget to wear the Carolina Fear Fest t-shirt when I'm on camera, but I was wearing it the other day when I was out. So I was like, self-promotion. I'm like a billboard, so it works. Like everyone in the greater Virginia, West Virginia area probably saw that.
Good. They should come and come to the con with us.
It's like hanging a sign around Godzilla's neck. That's basically what that comes down to. It's like,
what's the song say? Going down south to the blah blah blah. You know, the something with the devil and the blah blah blah. It's
going down to Georgia. Looking
for Georgia! Damn it!
When the devil.
The devil went down to Georgia?
That's right. Yeah, that's correct. I was wrong. Scratch all of that. Sorry.
You know, the apologize. I think is amazing.
I thought it was going down south to make a deal with the devil, but I think that might be a phrase from Supernatural that's sticking in my brain and not the song that I was thinking of. Never mind.
Well, so Crossroad Demons is a real okay. I'm not gonna say
it is real. Thing. It's a real thing.
Okay, that's okay. Acting on the assumption that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Yes, there's always been like for a long time talk. Like Robert Johnson was a famous blues musician who it was famously known he sold his soul to the devil for fame.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
So
the Crossroads Demon thing is actual lore. It was not just a supernatural, like a story.
No, I know. And that's what inspired the song, right?
Yeah, there was that whole blues guy from, was that the 50s?
I would say even earlier than that, probably 30s.
Yeah, 40s, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I saw a whole documentary thing.
Fascinating.
He did it to himself, okay? You don't sell your soul to any demons.
How are we not Except me.
Except for me.
Because we hired him.
Once you come, you can't leave. Why do you think we have so many people there every year? They can't leave. We just do it all year round.
Beautiful.
It's like Hotel California, but a convention. Well, we went off the rails a little bit tonight, but
we did. We went off the crossroads a little bit.
I always like the laughter, though. I always have fun. But that, guys, seriously though, they are looking for volunteers. Get your butts out there, fill out for it. If you're in the area, why not come visit? Be a part of it. It's 5 years. So that is down in the link below the website, but also in the comments. You can go right to the volunteer page. Also, keep in mind, photo ops are available.
I will say, with photo ops this year, I think that we might get to the point where these are selling out. And if you're really interested in one of these photo ops, especially like the in costume ones or your favorite celebrity, you should probably just go ahead and book it in advance just to make sure. Yeah, we only have so much time. We can put the celeb in front of the screen and the camera. So
these are all there too. Solid photo ops. Warrington, Gillette, and Amy Steele together. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm really psyched for the like David Arquette and the Ghostface character with him. Like technically it's a duo photo op, right? Like it's two people plus you and whoever you decide to bring into the photo op with you.
Somebody don't
in that case, we're doing a David Arquette photo op. Ghostface will be there. Some people will want both in the photo. Others might just be all about David. So you kind of have a choice on that one if you want to pull Ghostface in or not.
I think it's amazing. I think that sells it.
Look at it as a duo where people felt like they had to,
Right.
So.
Can we do a series of pictures with me? With all those celebrities at the photo ops, but it's directly on at the celebrities, and I'm just like cut off.
Like you're Mike Wazowski?
Basically, yeah. I'm just cut out of every picture because I stand over them 2 times. So, but they want to make sure to get the celebrities in it, and then we'll just post them on the website.
We'll just cut half your head off on the top of the page, and then that's where we'll put the Carolina Fear Fest logo as over the rest of your face. Yeah.
Okay, as much as I love this idea, I feel like it'll be too problematic for our photographer who takes excellent photos of everybody, regardless of how tall they are, to change the camera settings to cut your face off. So I'll just put your logo over it.
I'll just stand tall. I'll stand tall and say, shoot your subject. This is your subject.
but then she has to change the camera settings from perfect. So I'll just put a logo over your face, and that'll do the exact same thing.
No, I don't do that. That makes me feel
And then
ugly.
you can put it out on all of the socials and put it out everywhere with a giant all in caps headline, lots of exclamation points. I made the cover.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect.
It's just I'm just gonna get my name on a shirt. Just says I am Mick Manhattan, and then you just keep putting it over. And it's like, who took the picture with this celebrity? It's just me everywhere. Oh, ridiculousness! All right, we got a comment. We can put them on a box.
So that you're even taller? Oh gosh. That might work.
There you go.
That might work. We'll get a footstool and bring it.
It's like, why is that tree in that picture?
I think though, of the special photo ops we have this year, I think my favorite one and the one I'm most excited for is the Jeepers Creepers one. So that's cool. Jonathan Breck, who was the actual creeper, with his costume, with the actual truck that was in the actual movie. And this happens to be the 23rd spring.
Get the fuck out of here.
It is the 24th is the day of the show opening, which means it's the 23rd spring in May on the 24th, literally the day after the spring cycle starts. So the creeper will be hungry. And we've got not only the real creeper in costume, we've also got the creeper's cousin and the actual screen-used creeper's truck all at once in the same photo during the feeding time of the 23rd spring. Like I'm so excited about this like weird coincidence that just we totally planned.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going.
This is where Nick backs out.
That's too many coincidences to be a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. We totally planned it.
Oh.
Definitely.
Well, that's still not good. You're tempting fate.
If anybody gets to see the creeper eat humans, it's going to be us. Okay? We have a balcony and we have a key to it. So we're just going to stand up there and you guys can get eaten and it's going to be great.
There it is. There it is. Because guess what, guys? I wasn't included in that balcony faculty. So when they said you guys can get eaten, I was included in that. Can we get
I might
more
be too
weapon
tired
vendors?
to take the steps, so I might just go down with the rest of you just out of exhaustion. So
can we get more weapon vendors at the event?
For the creepers, for sure, definitely the creeper truck, definitely go and visit and talk to him, because other than our photo op with Breck in the photo, all weekend long he's going to be there with the truck, and he has got multiple packages where you can actually be
in the truck,
in the driver's seat, in the back, just like I think 4 or 5 different like angles and different props and all kinds of different things that he's got going on. So you can actually play around and get some amazing photos at the truck, or you can do the quick shot of you and Breck and the truck together, and then there's so many options there if you're a big Jeepers Creepers fan, for sure.
Yes, the Creeper's cousin, his team does great photos. So even if you don't get the paid photo op with Breck, you can also visit the truck and get a paid photo op with the truck and the Creeper's cousin. Yes,
I love it. That's fantastic. That is a lot, guys. And one I definitely want to point out is Green Goblin. It's its final tour.
Yes.
So let's finish off with that one. Green Goblin. It's, if you guys haven't seen Maximum Overdrive, then you're missing out as horror fans. Green Goblin was the face. It's just for Green Goblin's face.
Literally the face.
On front of a truck, and it looks so badass. Well, that screen used truck plate face is going to be there, and it's been traveling for many years. This is finally it. It's going to be its last. Oh, I don't know why I'm talking. Go ahead, Steph.
Well, so Tim fully restored it, and yes, it's been traveling and touring for a while. Tim has decided that he also has a number of other props, and I don't know what all he's bringing, but he's got some other movie props that he might be bringing along as well, which would just be cool to look at, a small prop museum that he'll bring with him. But he's decided, and he is based out of Ohio, that he is trying to find a location to set up a permanent static place for all of the props that he has, and for the Goblin. It's just he's just not in a position to travel with it like he was. So it's it's not going away, but you're going to have to go to it in Ohio soon. And yeah, it was at our first show back in 2019.
Yes.
We got the Green Goblin, and we're catching it on its final touring year on the 5th year. So yeah, we're really excited about that.
Interestingly,
getting a chance to see it again, having people have a chance, we get to bring it to them.
Our first show was the Green Goblin's first show in North Carolina, which is especially interesting because the movie was filmed near Wilmington. The Dixie Boy truck stop was actually built. I think it was like US 74 or something over near Wilmington. So the movie was filmed here. The Green Goblin had left the state and came back for the first time at a convention at our first show. So it makes sense that we're on the roster for the last stops for the Green Goblin. So that's really exciting.
I 1000% want a picture next to that thing.
Absolutely. Flag me down. I'll take it.
Yeah. Because
well,
one of my biggest regrets, and if I can add a sense of urgency to anybody who's going, I always want to take a picture with the Christine car. I've always wanted to do it. And last year I kept putting it off. I was like, I'll do it. And then I got sick and I had to go. And I still kick myself that I have not gotten a picture with the Christine car. So don't waste your time. Go get these pictures, go enjoy them, because it's worth it. If this means a lot to you, like to me, taking a picture, that's a lot of history. And its connection to Carolina Fear Fest, like that, and the fact that, I just enjoy the movie and the face is cool, and plus the Spider-Man connection. It's a whole lot of elements to it, but for when it comes to photo ops, I just tell everybody, make sure if you really want it, save up for it now. It's out there. Go and get it. Like and don't waste on it. For sure.
Even if you're not a Maximum Overdrive fan, the Green Goblin's not a thing for you. It's not something you want to necessarily go and see and get your picture taken. Stop by anyway. Because like I said, he's going to have other props. I don't know what all he's bringing. Like he has got the crocodile tail from Ace Ventura. That's like, 11 feet long or some crap. Just like insane from the movie. So he's got a lot of fun stuff. So even if Green Goblin's not your thing, he may actually have other things that you'd really find interesting. So it's definitely a stop and chat point that you want to get on your itinerary.
We'll definitely be doing that too on the show.
We did have, speaking of the Christine car, we did actually, this is just a fun anecdote. We did have the Christine car, not last year, the year before. I'm not sure. I remember
last year.
Last year? Okay. I remember the moment of the Christine car backing out of the trailer, and I took like a super quick selfie, but like you, I never had a chance to actually get over there and take a real photo with it. So I'm wearing a Red Reaper shirt because it wasn't during like the con hours, so I was just like wearing one of my extra shirts, and I blend into the car with the red hair and the red shirt so much that it's like you don't even see me, you just see the car, which is fine because it's an absolutely gorgeous car, but like I should have gotten the real photo up. Like I should have gotten the real photo up. And I feel the same way about the Supernatural car, the Impala. Yeah. So
we swore we were going to run over there together and get a photo with
together. Yeah. Yeah, because the last time we saw the Impala, we also didn't get a photo with it. Another Impala, not a screen used one, but like not at our con where I could not at our con. No.
Through the line. I have a 2-minute window. I'm taking my photo right now. Y'all move. Couldn't do that at the other con, but
that's the big things for me is like when I think about the things I missed out on, like the pictures I could have taken, or like there's a lot of really cool things. Don't go miss out on it. Just try and utilize your time correctly. Go see the things you want to go see, and really plan and map out. That's what's so great about this convention. Is like they have their programming information going up little by little as it comes out. By the way, film festival, we're getting there. There's a lot of movies. Let us rate them. Let us get there. So just trust me, we will announce those as soon as we can. But like all that stuff, get your guests down, who you want your autographs from, what the photo ops are. You got to follow. Got to follow everything. Got to follow on Facebook. Got to follow on Instagram. Got to follow on Twitter, X, whatever it's called. That's what I'll call it, Twister. at this
It
point.
feels like
But,
it.
you know, you got to follow on all those things, and you got to make sure you're watching the shows. You got to make sure you're part of it. It's a culture.
Yeah. And I think this year especially, if you want a photo op, just book it in advance. Just make sure you're on the roster for it, because these ones are top level for us. Like we're really kicking it into high gear, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be surprised if they sell out. So I'm psyched. I'm psyched. I'm gonna squeeze my way in because I'm working, but you know.
5 years and beyond. That's what it's all about. And that's right, guys. And to stay in the know, like we said, you got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to, you know, hit the bell. So, you know, when other great shows like this, other great posts are coming out, all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. Before we get going, do you guys have anything else you want to add just to kind of put it out there?
Well, two things. Tickets are out for everything except for the Saturday night party. Those should be going out in the next week or two. And if you have a VIP ticket, you have the choice, and the ticket for the Saturday night party could be included in that if that was your choice. So if you're interested in the after party, definitely take a look at the VIP package as well. But those tickets will be coming, and there are still VIPs available. The last couple of years they've sold out, and it's usually by the end of April they're gone. So definitely something to keep in mind. And if you happen to be in Eastern North Carolina next weekend, we are going to be just outside of Kinston at the Lenoir. How do you pronounce it? That county, the county where Kinston is, where the fairgrounds is, for the Eastern North Carolina Renaissance Fair. And that really, from what I've seen in photos, everything is going to be a lot of fun. And we are bringing our dragon. Doom Puff is coming with us.
I love that you're leading into the name now. I named the dragon.
She's supposed to be this maternal dragon that you named Doom Puff. But
she has eggs. She's a she. She has eggs, so she's Doom Puff.
But to horror that up a little bit, for the Renaissance Fair, we are taking one of our Carolina Fair Fest shirts, and I will be shredding and distressing and bloodying it up, and it will be hanging out of the dragon's mouth at our table. So come say hi. We have pets.
And take a picture with Doom Puff.
Love Doom Puff. I love that, guys. So make sure you go check out the Renaissance Fair and check out these lovely ladies at the Carolina Fear Fest table. And make sure you check out Carolina Fear Fest. And tell us, give us some suggestions. What was the name of the box that you made? It was like a cool suggestion box, wasn't it?
Oh, the digestion box.
The digestion box.
I actually started sketching it out. It's going to be a thing.
We could probably repurpose one of our skin boxes from last year's party if you wanted to.
No, we need to save the skin boxes for actual skin box use. I will be building a torso for this.
He was talking about doing like close-up magic. We need to have him have one of his people use the skin boxes like the shell game.
Oh yeah, like blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Which one's got the skull under it? And just
we might have to cut holes in the boxes, but you know, that's fine.
Right.
We're gonna have some fun with that one.
Sorry, that was confusing. That was me and Steph just like vibing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you again so much for joining us in Hard Conversations from CFF and the Scene Snobs. We really appreciate you. You guys are all awesome. And until next time, we will talk to you guys very, very soon. Stay spooky.
And see you on social.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Take care.